and do those basic skills that we don't like. You know, want to put on the suit, be in the air condition. You know, you've not hawked before. You can't understand certain aspects of entrepreneurship. You want to share more about that?
Okay, I think for me, if you want to become if you want to work in a big firm, you processes. Because you can work in a bank just teaches you processes. They'll put you in a department, you'll be there for 20 years of your life.
Yeah.
But if you work in a small company that the leadership is strong, you will learn what the person thinks. You will learn how the person deals with issues. You will learn how the person projects. You will learn how the person markets. You will learn how the person does things. So that gives you the experience you need. Like I say, street, because when it comes to a point whereby they are able to tell you during management meeting that the cash flow is not like before, you know you need to hit the street. You understand target. You understand that no food on the, if there's no food there, my brother, they're in trouble. So, and again, there are certain important things I always tell people. One is that you must get a role model. If you don't have a role model, there's nothing you're aspiring to do.
Very true.
My first role model was Kevin Costner, because he was a bodyguard. I wanted to be a bodyguard. By the time I became a bodyguard, Kevin Costner was no more my role model. So a lot of times when you begin to get to the level of your role model, that role model is from being your model. You need to move to the next level. So I started business and I decided to move to my next role model was a company called Ubong. Before I was the largest company in the world.
Okay.
And at that point in time, their turnover was 7.4 billion pounds, equivalent to 2.59 trillion naira. They were present in 125 countries, and they had 675,000 staff. So I began to read their annual report from 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011. So I was listening and watching their strategy, studying their strategy, and I began to apply it. So by the time I was applying it, my speed was going high. I tell people to stop looking at local, corporate governance, and you go through. So that became my strategy. I look for where their money is, and I follow their money strategy.
Amazing, guys. If you're having a great time, come on, type awesome time. Awesome time. Come on, guys. If you're having a great time, just type awesome time. Awesome time. My next question will be that how did you connect with mentors in your business? Business in Africa is access to people that can show you the way. And for you, how did you connect with that? Because I know that obviously influenced you a lot. So how did you connect? I'm not talking just international people, but people locally who could influence you one way or the other.
I think first of all, I have certain laws which I do for very good.
Yeah.
First and most important thing is that if you are able to solve a problem or celebrate leadership, they will give you access to them.
Very true.
And when you get access to them, let there be value from your side to them. Until they know value.
Hey, we have chance to do in the building. Good to see you.
So when you get to a mentor is interested in the questions you ask.
True.
If you ask the wrong question, you put the mentor off. If you ask the right question, he will know how deep you are. If you go to the mentor and tell the mentor, if somebody comes to me and says, Mr. King, I want you to be my mentor, I will tell you, go and watch my YouTube channel. Questions will you ask me will tell me how deep you went.
True.
So it is from there I start. A mentor is not your friend. A mentor is going somewhere. So a mentor is looking for you to be able to, connect to his purpose or forget it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not there to say, okay, I'm looking for mentees. No. I have a target. I'm going for that target. If you are in line with my target, then you can fall into that situation. So I began to connect with them and solve both locally and internationally.
Amazing. One of the things I've heard you say was how you took your business international. A lot of times, one of the things that irritates me a lot in the African entrepreneurship, ecosystem is that we get too satisfied too easily. Like, you have 4 houses, you have 5 cars, we can't all hear word, you walk like you see when we started. Meanwhile, your younger brother is Mark Zuckerberg, 7th richest guy in the world. There's so much to do. How did you get to that point where you say, I need to take this internationally to the next level? And how do people get hungry even when they start achieving success?
Okay, I think for me is that people do not understand the word target.
Yeah.
It is your
true.
My target was not to be a local company from get-go. It was not. My target was to be an international company. It will surprise you to know that before I opened an office in Nigeria, I had already registered an office in London.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Before I even got into my final office in Lagos, I had already signed up relationship, already thinking of Ghana. Because
where did that boldness come from? Where did that boldness, hunger?
Because you see, my target was not a metromic target. My first target was 100 million. Wow. And when my target was there, I put it before me. And I saw that if I want to go and compete with people here in Nigeria for their business, I would be Nigeria. I joined LinkedIn. I was discussing with people that had interest in Nigeria and West Africa. So I became their go-to man. So if there's a meeting in Ghana, I am there. And I'm wearing kaftan. And once I wear the kaftan, I will make sure that I ask questions. One ask question, and once I ask that question, I'll first tell you my name is Ubong from the Niger Delta. So people that have interest in that space, they connect. I collect your complimentary card. 10 minutes after that, I send you a text. That was a pleasure meeting you. Because if you send me a text after 1 week, they don't remember you. So I need to keep my face before them. So when that communication starts, it becomes the rest. So my strategy was outside in approach, not inside out approach. People start business from Lagos, they go to Abuja to Kano, then from there, they say they want to go to no, don't be my own. When I said, okay, I registered from there, then I get my address in London. Then from there, I went to South Africa. From South Africa, because by then, once you begin to hear that I'm international, your respect for me changed. They call it packaging. My market was outside, not inside.
Guys, if you're having a great time, again, type great time. Come on, talk to us. My guest is Ubong King, and he's a great, Ubong King is
your boy. He's your boy.
He's not my boy. He's our own grand. Boys our own grand. Like
your boy.
So my next question will be: I did a short video on sales. Was it 2 days ago? And I was talking about how everybody, success and wealth is tied to your ability to sell. and in this part of the world, you always hear people say, I don't like selling. I don't like selling. Yeah, I don't know this selling thing. I remember even as far back as 2012, I used to, bulk SMA was one of our major products. And yes, I'm also in the motivational circle. I could see how some of our colleagues looked at me with disdain because every day on social media, buy this, buy that. And it's like, come on, why they are giving quotable quotes, giving, me, I'm doing like buy. How do people really need to begin to understand the importance of selling as it relates to wealth and as it relates to success?
Okay, before I answer that question, let me acknowledge somebody that is phenomenal. Is one of the leaders.
Hey, Nia, this song, good to see you, sir.
Good to you. Classical Mark.
Good to see you.
Mark, you took it up. You want to be rich, you have to learn yourself. Now, I am somebody that is a Christian. And everything that I do, if I see it in the Bible, I follow it to the letter. In Matthew 25, verse 15, verse 13 to 30, the Bible says, and the kingdom of God is like a man that goes to a far country and gives his servant 5 talents, to one he gave 5 talents, to another gave 2 talents, to another gave 1 talent. He gives every man according to their several abilities. So every one of us has something. There is nobody that doesn't have. But the one that has talent, the Bible says he went and he traded. He didn't go to pray. We have too much, and I've left that part of praying to other people. Then you now come and start begging for food. You cannot sell. You cannot be rich. So nobody was born a marketer. We all became. If you cannot stand in it, get out of the beginning. Because inside of the uniform of a successful man, buy one, get 10 free. They will insult you, and they have told you that for every 1 year you get 9 notes. So you're looking for 10. Be ready for 90 notes. Be ready. So whether somebody says yes or no, when somebody says no, it means not now.
True.
Think that the person is saying no, don't want to come. It means just come back again. So I encourage everybody, learn to sell. Because if you don't want to sell, you'll be somebody's entertainment tool tomorrow.
Amazing. I want to thank all of you who are here. If you have questions, whether you're watching us on Facebook or on Instagram here, you're free to type your questions. I'm struggling a bit to hear you well. I guess because I have some guests in my office, so I had to use the balcony, so the gen has some noise. But I'm sure we can all hear very well. If you can hear my guests and myself very well, just that I can hear you. So if you have questions, whether you're watching on Facebook or on Instagram, feel free to type it. I get it. His network looks a bit cracky, but we can hear his audio very well. So I have Mark. If you cannot sell, you cannot be rich. Ubong King, powerful.
Don't worry, they're my people. Those
are your guys. I'm sure. Your people. Okay. If you cannot sell, you might be close to hell in the business world. Powerful. Thank you guys for helping us.
Let me use an analogy for them. If you want to cook food, you put a pot on top of the fire. And when you put the pot on top of the one of the things that heat, the market place. That fire is that heat. That fire is the heat that causes. It is the heat that causes the ingredient. When you go to the market, the beauty is what puts the beauty of your product. It what allows people to know you by what it introduces your brand. It introduces your brand. It introduces who you are. It introduces your product. Because the heat there will cook it. Good. Your strategy is good, but you need to face the heat. If that heat is not applied to the food will not be good. So if you don't know,
amazing. Okay, good. Trisha, so you can hear me well. His voice is a bit cracky, but I'm sure we're good to go. I'm sure it's working fine. The next question I really want to ask, a lot of people, the question to people is, how do people assess mentors like you? I want you to help us generalize it, because I know the principle is the same. Oftentimes people talk to me about wanting a mentor, and I feel like you must create a win-win situation. I don't care how successful the mentor is. Yes, he has rich. Yes, he has money. Find a win-win situation. People tell me I don't have money. So how do people, I don't have money. Seemingly, but I don't have money. But I want a successful mentor like Ubong. How do they begin to create value to be able to attract someone like you?
For the value you bring. For the value you bring. A mentor is looking for. A mentor is looking for what you bring to the table. What you bring to the table.
Yes.
There are people that are here.
Yes.
They are gifted in things better than me. And let me also clear one thing.
Yeah.
You may not only need to have one mentor, you can have like 4 or 5 mentors. Whenever I choose a mentor specific to something. My mentor for marriage may not be my mentor for business.
True.
My mentor for business may not be my mentor for ministry. Based on what we have to do. I understand the rules of engagement. The Bible says that show me a man that is diligent. That
in
man
his work.
stands before kings. When you get into the presence of a king, you are also meant to be very careful how you manage yourself, because
True.
So if you now come to the palace and you begin to think that you are his mate, my brother, it dies there.
Powerful. Come on, guys. If you are enjoying this, just type powerful. Powerful. Type powerful if this has been a special session with you. Just type powerful if you've been enjoying this. Now, one of the funny things that has happened post-COVID, even though I'm beginning to also backtrack a bit, is this the end of the world. And of course, Bill Gates being the Antichrist. What is your this season, and not allowing that to, of course, bring them down? Because sometimes you are tempted to focus on conspiracy instead of focusing on the meat and strategies to help you overcome this season. And then you turn everything to a meat and you lose the opportunity of this season. So how do people begin to balance this, argument here and there?
are taken away. So there's a process now. Everything that is on the ground, right from the death of Jesus, it has already been making way for the Antichrist. Jesus said they will come soon. So me, I am not in a hurry. I just live by faith and continue. If the 5G should come, I will use it and I will enjoy it. People are saying they can't hear me. Can they hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you guys hear now? Again, it may be better now.
Okay, because when I was this year I was in the US, and the phone I was using was already doing 5G. I went to London. The phone I was using was doing 5G. So why is it now?
Yes, even in Dubai.
Yes. So why is it now that the conspiracy theory is about 5G? I think we owe ourselves responsibility to already understand what is happening and how to deal with the issue. COVID-19 came up and the world has not given an answer. So conspiracy theory does not matter. People will take advantage of the situation. That is what always happens. Somebody has said, never waste a good crisis. Never waste
it. Powerful.
Yes. So when people
never waste a good crisis.
So when people are complaining that there is crisis, the people that are doing sanitizer are cleaning out. The people that were doing toilet roll were cleaning out.
Yeah.
They were cleaning out. Shops are cleaning out. So you are the one complaining that Antichrist, another man is thanking God for the opportunity to sell product. What is wrong there now?
Preach it. Follow the money. Follow the money. Can everybody type follow the money? Follow the money. I raised that question because I feel that entrepreneurs are oftentimes distracted in seasons like this, right? Instead of what you've said, following the opportunity, following the money, and knowing that in that short period of time in my life. And it's because I understand that there is always an opportunity in every crisis. So you need to settle that and say, where is this opportunity and how do I provide services? And that's why they call it currency. So that this begins to come to me. My next question would be that, do you want to give us certain industry that people can begin to reposition themselves in? And because, for example, you're doing wedding, you probably need to think of something else. You are in tourism sector, selling plane ticket. What are some of the industries people need to begin to focus on if they are directly hit by COVID?
My brother, you know, one of the things I like you help people too much. Sometimes, the Bible says it is the glory of God to search out the matter. I'm deliberate because one of the people that are the most affected people are Christians. And when a Christian comes, they pray, and they say that they have a responsibility to themselves. It is the glory of God to conceal a matter, but it is the glory of kings to search it out. That's why the Bible says, study to show yourself approved. Nowhere you can succeed without studying, Where is the money? Okay, now, you have said that COVID-19, please go online. People that are selling masks are making money. Medical supplies are making money. People that are in the cleaning services, doing what they call grocery supplies are making money. They have started drive-in cinema. Already in different countries, and yet that the farm is about to do.
Yeah.
People that are doing,
they are starting Lekki now.
Yes, shopping deliveries are making money. Board games are making money. Fitness equipment sales are making money. Video conferencing are making money. Online gambling, they are making money. You know, toilet rolls, sanitizers are making money. Telecoms and voice equipment, they are making money. You know, even as streaming, they are making money. I expect people that they should to visit it and go. If they're asking me what other companies are not making money, I'll tell you shopping malls will not make money. So if the investment in shopping malls is there, it will not work. Restaurants and bars are not making money now. Music festival, they want to do crusade or do what they call that thing again. Events, it will make money. Sporting equipment are not, sporting events are not making money. Beauty industry has been destroyed. Gyms and fitnesses, those places are not making money. Event planners for wedding and funerals are not working anymore. Normal cinemas, theaters are not making money. Aviation for now is suffering. The travel industry is down heavily. Cruise liners are dead. Large factories are not opening now. People that are in the people that organize stores. So I expect that people should go out and find out where is this money? What are people doing? Because whether we like it or not, there are children being born every single day. So they need things.
Powerful. Come on, guys. Can you type powerful, powerful, powerful? I mean, that's so. Next question is that, do you have a book or that you authored or certain books that you want to recommend that people read this season?
Okay. For me, at this point in time, I expect everybody to go and read Think and Grow Rich. That is the first book every entrepreneur must read. The second book is Cash Flow Code, and you must read it. Because the truth
about Kiyosaki.
Yes, if you want to succeed, build assets. And assets must be tangible or intangible. God has told you to dominate the air, land, and make sure your product can be in the sea. If you don't do that, then you are not ready to win.
Powerful. Powerful, powerful. Do you have any coaching program that you have put together this season, or any article that people can go over?
Yes, okay.
Aside these ones you've mentioned.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
I have 2 courses online. Number 1 is penetrating your market.
Mentor me. Are they books, and how do people access this? How do they access it?
Okay, beautiful. I'll send the link because I don't really do books. But
okay, fantastic. Guys, I want to really encourage you to get it. You want to start going? That's true. You want to say hello, Ubong King. I don't know how you know David Dada. I also have hello.
Good day, sir.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Hey, sir.
Good to see you, sir.
I'm just your boy.
sorry, I have to excuse myself. The title of the books that you're recommending?
It's just this. It's just
okay.
A 30 days course. So once you come on it, I don't want to become habit.
Beautiful. So guys, go to that website, penetrateyourmarket.com. I'm sure it's going to do you well. Movie that you all recommend.
Man, I don't really bother myself. I'm on YouTube every day studying.
Okay, is there a documentary or movie that's on business or money that you want to recommend?
Okay, I think for me, I would advise them to go and study the life of certain animals. Number one is the life. Number two is the ego. Once you study those two animals, you will have confidence like never before.
Powerful.
Yeah.
The lion and the ego. Yeah. Powerful. Incidentally, I'm called the ego. That's my nickname.
Please tell them,
you know,
I've made some typos in this this thing because
penetrating your market.
Yeah.
Let me see, www.penetrating. Let me type penetrating your market.
Yes, .com. That's it. So you can
.com.
Yeah.
Okay. Is my own better? I just spelled it. Is it correct?
Yes, correct.
Beautiful.
And there's a likelihood they'll get a free T-shirt.
Oh, amazing!
Once you go to that website, it will guarantee you a free T-shirt, and you can watch it.
For that. Thank you so much for that. We just have about, time is not our friend here. We have just about 15 minutes to go. If you have questions, feel free to type the question, and you will definitely get an answer. My next question for me was, I was quite curious why you retire early and decided to go into consulting and speaking and empowering people. Do you want to share more about that?
Okay. The questions you're asking me are very deep questions. I was on my way to Ghana, and at the airport, I felt in my spirit God telling me that it was time to go and leave this business and take a new assignment.
Wow.
So based on that, I told my staff to kneel down that God is asking me to hand over the company to him.
Wow.
At the airport, laid hands on him, and every desire about that business died that day. So the challenge for me was that there was a task given to me to now develop 50 million entrepreneurs.
Ooh.
So that they can employ five people each. So when I did the calculation, I have 250 potential employees working for 50 million. You won't have crime in the country. You won't have anything. Everybody will have their own lane. So when I came out, I came out with an instruction and a fire. When you become obedient to God, He empowers. He will not look for somebody that is able and make him willing. He looks for somebody who is willing, then makes him able. I was never a seeker. And in security, you're always hidden. Now, I have to come out to public. I have to talk to people that I have never spoken to. Wow. I have to now express it like them. Remember, it is the glory of God to conceal a matter. So when He gives you the vision, He expects you to go and compartmentalize every part. Go out and divide. Cut out. So when I got out that age, I asked myself, if I want to pass a message to a 20-year-old boy, do I put it in newspaper? No. Do I put it in iPad? No. I put it in the smartphone. So a 25-year-old boy, smartphone, 30-year-old boy, smartphone, 35 smartphone, and iPad, then 40-year-old smartphone, iPad, newspaper, 45 smartphone, iPad, newspaper. So what were they looking in the smartphone? I found out that it was Instagram, it was Facebook, it was Twitter, it was, that's how I ended. Started wearing t-shirts, started wearing this so that I can blend with them.
Fantastic. I mean, I don't know whether you saw it at Nia this and I just saw I said he wants your car. He commented earlier. So
I saw it. You know, a suggestion from your boss is a directive to you.
Okay. So it's done. It's a done deal. Somebody is asking here, is that what do you think about cybersecurity in Africa? Nelson Komaga.
I think that is a very big question. I think it needs to narrow it down. I think we don't understand how bad that industry is. We don't understand how wild that cybersecurity space is. We need to wake up. Otherwise, we will lose our entire banks and country to them, because there are people who are hackers. That's their profession. It's their profession. Their profession is to hack. Yes. And you now have cryptocurrency. We don't understand that here. We are still looking for money that you hold cash. People have left even credit cards and debit cards. So you have all the bitcoins, you have all the cryptocurrency, you have all the commodities, you have all the forex market. The people that are in forex, they are not complaining this time. They are not complaining. They are making money. Whether the money goes up, they're making money. That they're making money. Yes. Good. So they are ethical and unethical hackers. Yes. So because of the ethical hackers had to come out.
Yes. And do dating. I hope you've gotten your answer, because you are asking, I want to go into forex trading. I don't know if it's a good idea due to the risk in it. So I think you've technically answered him, because in forex you make money whether it goes up or it comes down. I don't know that you want to add to that.
Let me clear something here. You don't, because there are two ways. You can go into forex by, registering with a broker and then begin to trade. Now, if you don't understand, it's a problem. But there are systems, there are systems where now people are using artificial intelligence to work with forex, and it's happening. this guy, what's his name? If you have followed me in the last 1 month, you only use your phone and internet. So if we start teaching young people about business like this, we'll have less people go into criminality.
Exactly.
Yes. Because
exactly.
this is money.
And this is what I've been doing for years now, teaching people on internet businesses they could do. And I'm happy that a lot have maximized it. Last year alone, at least 10 of my students did over 100 million in their business. And most of it are online-based businesses. So guys, this is a time for you to learn an internet-based skill. Osibe Isaiah says, how can I overcome my fear in order in the business?
Okay, let me answer. How do I deal with fear? How do you of displacement? You fed yourself the fear. You were the one that fed yourself the fear. So for you to have confidence, you need to now, keep putting positive things that displaces fear out. So what I do, like everybody, and I'll use an analogy. One is you eat breakfast in the morning, you eat lunch in the afternoon, you eat dinner at night. You have to eat lunch because that food you're eating has digested, so you need lunch. If you want to be successful, feed your mind with 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes in the afternoon, 20 minutes at night. If you do that religiously, nothing will ever make you afraid. Nothing.
Powerful. 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 So you can break the fear of starting a business by what you feed yourself with. And that's a powerful one. I mean, if you feed yourself with faith, you have faith. You feed yourself with fear, you have fear. And I think it's important to shut the news for a while, particularly those negative news you get while you're trying to build up. I have realized, I've seen your chemistry with your wife is just an amazing thing. What do people who are not married need to know about, their vision? Those who are married, what are things they need to keep doing to get the strong partnership of their spouse in fulfilling their vision? I mean, you talked about God told me, and at airport, you hand over your entire business to a staff. I mean, certain wives, you will look for a new home if you are married to certain women. Trust me.
When it comes to relationship,
yes,
it's a man's responsibility to find his wife. God is not the one that is going to live with her. It is you. So you need to write down what are the things you will agree to have in your relationship. She didn't grow up in your house, so she's coming with a different experience. So I tell everybody that if you want to marry a woman, make sure that she meets what you want. Not only physically, but more importantly, mentally and spiritually. You have all that stick, because if you
of you have had a great time so far? From what you've learned, if you've had a great time, can you type, I've had a great time? Talk to me. If you have had a great time listening to Ubong King, type, I've had a great time. Very well.
Yes, I hear you.
Hello, are you there?
I hear you.
Beautiful. Please go ahead. You were sharing some things earlier. Please go ahead.
Okay. So when you want to marry a woman, ensure you have your points already. Has values. The woman must be somebody that has respect, because what you don't deal with when you are dating, it always grows in marriages.
Very true.
Yes. So if your wife to be or your husband to be begins to insult people around, know that one day he'll beat you up. It's just a function of time. So if you're excited about gone to the house and he pulls down his trouser, sags his trouser, you should go back. The insults house. Whenever you are relating, what you agree, what you don't agree to, because whatever you don't agree, whatever you agree to.
Yeah. That's true. Very true. Very true. Powerful. Come on, guys. Can you type powerful if you have been enjoying this? I know the network was a bit disappointing, but I know you've gotten real value and you've learned quite a lot. I have a couple of income. How do you handle business without losing focus?
I think the person that said so, I will recommend multiple streams of income that were feeding the garden, 4 rivers. Start what you have, and then there are many ways of doing multiple sources of income. Once you start a business, anywhere your money goes out, so if you're in real estate, when you start a construction company, the next thing you did, when you need to do anything, you can now start a company. All of them are trying to, but there are 4 sources of income. You can even be selling products.
Yes. Yes. You have other ones. Very true. Powerful. Okay, I'm complimenting you. You said It's been a great time. I'm a Ghanaian, but currently in Russia for 4 years now. Just came across Ubong just a week ago, and I'm glad I found this great man. Good news. That's good. That's the one and only Ubong for you. Gloria, I understand the network has been terrible. I get it, but I believe we still have the time. Today, can you type I've had a great? I really want to say a big thank you for coming. You've been, I've seen a lot of what you do, and I'm so excited. In fact, our messages are just so similar. What you just talked about, multiple streams of income, is something I've always said again and again, and it's just amazing how a lot of our values align. I want to say a big thank you for coming.
Okay, my final word is to tell anybody, if anybody has told you you will not make it, they lied. You are not a mistake. You were born at the right time. And if anybody has told you you will not make it, tell them that they should hold on. Wait for you. You are coming in style.
Come on. And everybody clap for this great man. Come on, let's just clap for him. A big thank you for coming. Real God bless you. I look forward to us doing a lot of great things together. God bless you real good, and have a wonderful evening. My love to your family, your wife. God bless you, sir. Good night.
Right.
TEDx. Bless you. Guys, that's the then on Friday, I'm going to be having Pastor Kingsley Okonkwo live. Okay, so don't miss tomorrow. It's still 7 p.m. And then don't miss Friday, also 7 p.m. We love you and see you tomorrow again. I love you and bye.